We're live.
Hey guys.
Welcome. Hey guys. Welcome to Wednesdays, our weekly chat. I'm Brenda.
I'm Billy.
I am Arlen.
And I'm Ginger.
And we are coming to you live. This is real, authentic. We'll be messing up. We'll have lots of jokes. One time I actually had a little temper tantrum on stage, so that was fun. But we're going to open up right now with a song, Here I Am, Lord, and we're going to go ahead and sing 2 verses. And I think we're going to sing verse 1 and verse 3.
I'll play the introduction. Yes, please.
Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry, all who dwell in deepest sin, my hand will save. I who made the stars of night, I will make the darkness bright, who will bear my light to them, who shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord. If you lead me, I will hold your people in my heart. I'm the Lord of wind and flame. I will tend the poor and lame. I will set a feast for them. My hand will save. Finest bread I will provide, till their hearts be satisfied. I will give my life to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord. If you lead me, I will hold your people in my heart. Again, welcome to our Wednesday chat. Welcome to Wednesdays. We need to put like a little thing behind that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and get that notification button. It's a little bell, so it will tell you when we go live. I know today we were just a little bit late. It was, our interfacing was being a little funny, so thank you for sticking with us. We do have a topic today, and it is Would You Rather? I know last couple of weeks we've talked about music and our past and the things that are happening around us, and I think it would be really interesting. Each one of us is going to answer a would you rather, and no one knows what they're going to get. They're going to pull it out of the basket. So, Cici, you get to be our guinea pig. She can read my writing.
Okay. Would you rather have fellowship before or fellowship after church? Okay, so this is a difficult one because for me personally, I would rather have it afterwards. And the reason I say that is because we're all worship leaders, so it's not like we really have time to sit and talk with people beforehand because we're usually running around trying to get everybody ready, and I'm trying to get kids down to daycare. So I would prefer afterwards, but I could see benefits to the other side of it.
That's so political. She answers it, but then also gives on the other side. It's okay. It's okay to have opinions on this.
Only after.
Yeah.
That way I can eat as much food as I want to, and I don't have to suck in on stage.
I love it. Real, authentic. Because that's exactly my answer. Oh, sorry. Did I say that? Okay. How are we going to get this back to Arlen? This is 6 feet. I have a 3-foot arm, and Arlen's arm is 3 feet. Not really.
Would you rather have larger prayer time and short sermon, or longer sermon time and short prayer time? That seems kind of like an interesting question because I don't know if I feel like it should be one or the other. Like,
Good. Another political
we
answer.
could do short sermon and short prayer, or long sermon and long prayer. But if it is between these two, let's see. That's actually a tough one because they both have lots of merit. I mean, the option of longer sermon time versus short prayer time, it's like the sermons are already, about 20, 25 minutes, right? So it might be hard with everyone's short attention spans these days, if it were going to become more of like a 30 or 40-minute sermon, like, might be a bit much, even though I'm sure some churches do that sort of thing. So I guess...
Not at our church.
Not in some of them.
I know.
But
some
so maybe
do.
if I had to choose, like, probably, I guess, the larger prayer time and short sermon. I know we're discussing possibly in the future doing sermon snippets throughout the service, and that could be an interesting thing if we end up going that way. I know we tried it once before with the concert service where we had tons of concert music with just little 5-minute sermon snippets in between, and that might be good for people's attention spans. I know some of you guys said that some churches are doing that. So, yeah, it's interesting stuff to talk about.
I want to give a shout out to all those who are listening and watching right now. So if you have any comments about, oh yeah, I really like a longer sermon, or I really like longer prayer time, go ahead and put that down in your comments. Janice, okay, so Janice wants after fellowship.
Thank
fellowship
you,
after.
Janice.
So we've got 2. Well, technically 3.
I
but
like
I'm not
after.
supposed to. Okay, we're weighing in.
Billy?
Okay, let's weigh in. Billy.
After,
Ah.
it's for the same reason Cici has.
But no pressure.
The sucking in or the...
The having phlegm in your throat because you've eaten something beforehand.
Coffee, I know. Every Sunday when we would come, I'm like, oh, coffee sounds so good. I'm like, just kidding.
Can't drink coffee right now. Oh, should we say that online? I think everyone's watching. We have somebody, this is alternate sermons.
Maybe alternating the long sermon versus short sermon.
Oh, gotcha. So like on the first and third Sundays, long sermon, and then, Carrie says after?
I'll be right
We have another fact.
really quick.
Okay. We need to get Rob a mic because, he's our commentator from back there. Those are those of you who are making your comments. And Ginger, real quick, fellowship before or after?
I never thought about it. I'm sorry, I don't have an opinion. I like it the way it is.
Okay. Right now we're not doing fellowship at all, but before quarantine, we were doing fellowship afterwards, and there was a period of time where we were doing like a coffee service out front. That was that was before the service. So anyway, do we want to do a song right now? Split
Sure.
up some. Okay.
We could wait until Cici comes back in.
We could, because she's technically going to sing this next song, right? Or
She knows all the Disney songs.
she does. We were
better.
going to pull out a song, Part of Your World. And although we were going to do Bare Necessities too, do we want to try Bare Necessities while she's gone? I like that. I like Bare Necessities. I got to get the lyrics. Look for the bare necessities. Okay, not in that key, Ginger. I just started singing. So I told you, real, live, authentic. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can. And a shout out to all of those who are watching right now. Janice, Carrie, Craig. Was there anybody else I missed? I bet you there's some people on Facebook. Becky? Hey, guys. Thanks for
Ginger.
joining in.
Ginger, do you know what key this is going to be on?
This is in F.
All right, thank you.
Nice.
Are you doing maybe just one verse?
Yeah, just one verse.
So we're going to be starting at the...
Look for the,
Yeah, I don't have an introduction, so.
that's the first words, is look for the?
No, I mean, we're going to be ending at the They'll Come to You.
Yes.
Okay?
Unless you want to repeat, that's fine. I didn't know if you had verses. Okay.
We're gonna just jump in. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Yeah, man. I mean those bare necessities of Mother Nature's rested ease. Brings the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, come up here. Wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder
Of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me.
You look under the rocks and plants, and then you take a glance at the fancy ants. There you go. And then necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Nice.
I'm sorry about my absence. I had to go deliver some masks.
Oh, that's very important. If for some reason you're at home and you need anything from our church, such as, let's say that you're not able to go out into the community due to the COVID virus, then please make comments below or contact your elder, and we will be able to provide a service for you if you are in need of anything. So please reach out. Please make sure you contact us. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, hold on. Turn down your microphone. Turn down.
I don't know. Do I turn it off? Or?
I just turned mine off.
Oh, he turned it off. Okay, perfect. Cici, sing it again.
Welcome to Wednesday.
There you go. Okay, so we were talking about would you rather. We did would you rather have fellowship beforehand or after. Arlen got a really tough one. Would you like a long sermon in a short prayer time or a short sermon in a long prayer time? And now Billy's going to pull one. I told you these are surprises.
Would I rather sit next to someone I just met or sit alone?
Ooh, at church. And neither is bad. I don't want you to think that either is bad. It's just would you rather?
I think I'd prefer sitting with someone that I just met. If only because, I don't know, church has always been more of a communal experience. And when I have been sitting alone, no. Even then, when I go out and I sit in the pews, I'm usually sitting like near somebody or like right behind my mom. But yeah, probably with someone.
Somebody?
Yeah.
Nice. How about you, Cease?
I think it would depend on what you're feeling that day. Like if it's like a very rough day, I could see where wanting to sit by yourself and be alone with God in that moment could...
Again, a political answer.
You know, I can see it from both sides. I try to step back and see it from both sides all the time. But you know I would probably be like, hi, what's your name?
Come sit next to me.
Come sit next to me.
We'll chit-chat all the way through the sermon and get nasty looks from the pastor. No, I'm just kidding. He never gives us
It's
nasty
usually
looks.
my mom I'm sitting next to. We never stop talking. In the front row. I'm like...
When we come back from quarantine, you'll know why. How about you, Arlen?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Cici. It could go either way, depending on how we're feeling and stuff. But since if we're specifically talking about church, it might be more on the side of sitting next to someone, since, like Billy said, it's kind of more of a community type of situation. So.
And Ginger, what do you think? I know, of course, we're talking to the musicians, right? Talking to those who like play the whole service. But what about you, Ginger?
Well, I'm always sitting by myself, and I'm just used to that. It makes me focus on what I'm listening to and thinking about what I need to be prepared to do next.
Nice.
Denise says she loves meeting new folks.
Oh, thank you, Denise.
Rob, do we have any YouTube answers?
He's
straight
looking.
in.
Sorry, guys. I could probably put YouTube up. Let me see if I can get that up. Oh, I can bring it up. How about we go Ginger? How about we get Ginger the basket and see what Ginger has in store for her Would
Turn
You
the mic off
Rather?
like-
I should probably turn my stuff.
Would you rather go to church with no air conditioning in the summer or go to church with no heater in the winter?
Who made up these questions?
Not me.
Probably no heater in the winter might be easier if you can always just wear warmer clothing if you know that's what you're going to be experiencing.
You can't really come to church with less clothing for summer, but you can go to church with more clothing for winter.
Yeah, that's,
There's only
that's
one
how I
correct
see it.
answer to that question. So.
I don't know. We've definitely done summer here though. Before we got this massive air conditioning, we did summer here without air conditioning, and I don't know that I ever want to go back to that again. Sweating out the sins
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
time.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And we've had heaters in the girls' bathrooms. It's been that bad when in the winter
The
when we
winter when
haven't-
it's cold.
When it's cold. So
I'll hear cool stories sometimes about in the old days where before there was AC and stuff at churches where you had to have the windows all completely open and stuff. And there was an advantage to that, that more of the community in town could hear and see all this sound and music and celebration and worshiping coming down the street from this building or church.
that's
Whereas
a good.
now
that is a good
everything's really
point.
closed off and you can't hear all the singing and praise and stuff. But
Becky said that she knows that Maxine would definitely say sitting next to someone new. So definitely Maxine would be the greeter. She's our little social butterfly. And then I just got one. Craig says definitely no heater in the winter. I'd rather shiver than sweat. I like that.
That is funny.
That is.
There's a lot of shawls we could have a knitting class beforehand.
Oh yeah, we used to do prayer shawls for our congregation. So, all right, let me see. Last one. What time is it? Oh,
Yep.
good. Okay,
We have time.
we have time. I didn't put the really hard one in here. Oh, of course, I get the one that is not church related. I put two in there. Would you rather listen to country music for 24 hours or listen to pop music for 24 hours? Well, folks, I'm not a country person. Although I do like Garth Brooks, but he's also kind of popish. So, and I like Carrie Underwood, but I know she's also pop. So,
Very.
so I'm gonna have to say 24 hours of pop. Just saying. Sorry, I know there's a lot of country people out there and a lot of country fans. We sing a lot of country music here in our church that
We
are
do.
country based. So it's not that I don't like country music, but I'd probably prefer 24 hours of pop.
I would actually say that country and pop are very similar. It's like asking almost the same question.
But if you were like real country,
Not talking.
like country, that's like
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like Johnny Cash.
I think music terms and style terms are so vague and broad that just saying country could, encompass huge amounts of music. Like there's old country, there's bluegrass, there's the new
Bluegrass.
country, there's the,
Amen,
and same
Arlen.
thing with pop. Pop, the word pop covers so many different styles of things. I'd
Becky
probably,
says
if
amen.
I had to choose one, I might say pop, but to be honest, 24 hours of any music might get on my nerves a bit. So
Half the time when
So
I'm
true.
like picking songs or bringing songs to him, he's like, "So another pop song?" And I'm like, "It's country." Okay, it's country.
very
I don't
true.
remember ever saying that, but
And Janice says country music. Country music. Now, what country artist? Because they're having a little discussion back here about like what's country, what's not country. So post what your favorite country artist is. Then see what kind of country.
I like old country a lot and bluegrass. That's really fun
I
to
like
play.
bluegrass.
But some of the new certain pop countries,
Who's the
I
guy
just
I'm thinking
don't
of?
get to me. as much.
That did like the, who did the, who's the father of the guy who did the song for the football? He was a country guy. Let's get ready for some football.
On that note, should we do the next Disney tune, or?
Wait, we haven't heard Billy or Ginger.
I probably would choose pop, but this made me think about something that I had never thought about before. And I know a lot of people would argue with me, folk is the terminology for music that is specifically an area. So shouldn't country just be a subgenre of folk instead of what I think is the other way around that most people consider?
That's too deep. Move on.
We have somebody in the peanut gallery that says it's too deep, move on. But I actually think that's a really good, we might have to do some research on that.
I think the word folk could also encompass tons of different styles of music too.
Hank Williams, by the way.
There you go, Hank Williams. Who said that?
Elizabeth Troy.
Elizabeth, thank you. Thank you. Hank Williams. Woo! Okay, gold star for you. Oh, we're not in school, sorry.
Music styles are just very subjective and broad
Very.
in general, so it's easy to argue, but hard to really
Loretta
get
Lynn.
conclusions.
I'm going to have to look her up.
She's great. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look her up.
And I think a better question would have been, would you rather live in a world with, well, I guess, okay. Would you rather have 24 hours with no music whatsoever, or 24 hours with nothing but music?
And on that note, I think I'm going to hear from Ginger right now, and then we'll
Are you gonna
discuss.
ask us?
Ginger, pop or country?
It is a
You'd
better
have to say what era you want, what decade of any of that music.
I think it's so open that you
Yeah.
could probably choose. So you could probably say, I like country in the 50s, or I like countries in the 90s, or
Yeah.
pop in the 50s or 90s.
Yeah, that would narrow it down.
So for
Help
you,
you make the choice.
yeah, for you, what would it be?
Oh, pop of the 60s?
Pop of the 60s.
I like it.
Love it. It's hard. Bring that back.
Yeah, we will, Erlen.
Oh, I love Garth Brooks. I'm just saying. Okay.
August nights, we were talking about. we
And
should bring that
Craig
back.
agrees with Billy. There you go. I like it. And we'll have to do some philosophical work on that whole
That's
folk.
the writers in both of them, by the way.
Yeah, I do have that comment.
And Cici, did you want to sing your song?
Am I singing that song? I think.
I
we
mean, you
should.
haven't really done a solo yet.
Oh, I have.
he has.
Yes,
Yeah, she has. Uh-huh.
I have.
Oh, that's right.
But we're gonna have her sing it anyway.
I think we should all sing that.
Okay, fine. We'll all sing it, and you sing it at home because you know it, and it's part of your world from
Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. I almost said Ariel. Ariel sings it
I
in The
say-
Little Mermaid.
This is like my first Grand Bethel song.
that might have been what
at
it-
age 10,
So
11.
we're gonna let her start it, and then maybe we'll come in later.
Maybe.
You need the words? What?
F.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think of a girl who has everything? Girl who has everything. Okay, sorry, Ginger.
Should I like grab a fork and start humming?
She started.
Oh, is that it?
That's her intro. Yeah.
All right. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, we've got nothing here, especially without you. But we've got gadgets and gizmos of plenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore.
You want thingamabobs? I've got 20
Or 40.
or 70. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Come on, Billy, sing with us. I wanna be where the people are. He's eating. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those. What do you call them? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Because we can't go down it without a mask. Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Where did Cici go? Wandering free, wish I could be part of that world. Yay! That was our little rendition. Stump the musicians.
Some musicians. Ginger was like, wait, what? We threw that on her like 4 seconds ago, so nicely done, Ginger.
Welcome to Wednesdays. Okay, I think we've all answered a question now? Yes. Okay. Thank you for joining us. We're going to sing one last song after we say our goodbyes. Is there any other announcements that... Oh, I was going to make an announcement. Diane and Michael Bobeko had an anniversary this week. I wanted to say happy anniversary to Michael and Diane. They have been long members of this church, and I saw some posts on Facebook, so I wanted to give a shout out to Michael and Diane. So congratulations on your anniversary. And Cici's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday to Cici. We won't be singing to her right now because we're running over time. But we'll sing to her afterwards. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to us. I do want to make sure that you come on Sundays, 11 o'clock, here on the YouTube channel. We normally post a link on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, watch for our link. It's on our Facebook page. So you can get that notification as well. Arlen, is there any other announcement?
Just in these last couple minutes, if there's anything that you guys can think of at home that might be nice for us to discuss or have a theme of conversation for these Wednesdays, please let us know in the comments.
We should call it Your Choice next Wednesday.
Your
That's
choice.
our topic.
Yeah, even the songs. Just get
Your
a hold of
choice.
us.
Your choice.
There you go, Arlen. Great idea.
I like it.
Your choice.
And before we sing our last one, Janice also says, yeah, I want to know where the people are. Totally. And Craig says, Ginger, you did a great job. You're number one. And we are very, very, very lucky to have you.
She's
And
pretty much sight read both of those.
Yeah. And Craig says, happy birthday, Cici.
Thanks, Craig. Thank you.
We miss everybody at home. Please stay safe. And we'll go ahead and sing our last song, which is... That's not it.
Blessed assurance.
Thank you, Reggie, for all you do. You still, I think she's still coming in and doing stuff here, so thank you.
Reggie?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
She said thank you to us, and I said thank you to you.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, blessed assurance. I think we're going to sing, how about verse 1 and verse 3? Verse 1, verse 3? Sounds good. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchase of God, born of the Spirit, washed in His blood. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Verse 3. Perfect submission, all is at rest. I in my Savior am happy and blessed, watching and waiting, looking above, filled with His goodness, lost in His love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Again, thank you for joining us. And we hope to see you on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. Same YouTube channel. Blah, 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 blah. Same YouTube channel, same Facebook page. And next week, People's Choice. People's Choice.
People's choice. So we actually do need some responses. I keep looking down, but it's actually up. I wish you could all see what we're looking at. It's throwing me off. I'm like,
We changed our setup. But thank you again for joining us. See you on Sunday at 11 o'clock. Welcome to
Thanks.
Wednesdays.
Love you guys.